the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. Waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Punch that like button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. This stream is being powered by BetUS. Your opportunity to receive a 125% bonus. The link is below in the description of the video, ladies and gentlemen. BetUS has been a proud sponsor of TD Fans Talk all season long, and now we enter the off season, and they continue to be a partner of TD Fans Talk. So shout out to BetUS, and man, what a Super Bowl. I think they probably broke records on bets. I know a lot of people won some money. A lot of people had sad faces, but listen, at the end of the day, make sure that you bet responsibly. Excuse me, and you take advantage of the promotions, such as your first deposit of 125% bonus isn't just your first deposit anymore. It's your first 3 deposits. All right. So make sure you check out BetUS. Here you go. We already have it up on the screen. I want you all to know that BetUS is not just sports book. Okay. It doesn't just have the live betting. It has the casino, the race book. It has so much more. It has all the props that you need in one place. One of the beautiful things about BetUS is that it has 24/7 customer service and 24-hour fast payouts, ladies and gentlemen. So you make your bet, you win, you get to enjoy your rewards, all right, the fruits of your labor. So with that being said, as you can see, They already have college props up for next year. They got the NFL draft picks up, NFL specials. They got things like the NCAA football championship next year, the Super Bowl winner for next year. That's an interesting one. All right. Matter of fact, it makes me want to even bring. Let me see if I can get that one up real quick. Let me see. I'll see if it's up. Yep. Here you have it. The Miami Dolphins are the ninth favorite team to win the Super Bowl, tied with the Green Bay Packers and the New York Jets at plus 2,000. Oh boy. Plus 2,000. That's interesting. Y'all think we gonna win the Super Bowl this year? I don't know, but listen, it's crazy how the 49ers are still the favorite. The Chiefs are second, Baltimore third, the Bengals are fourth. Burrow coming back healthy, he jumps to 4. Buffalo's still up there at 5. The Lions 6, Philly 7, Dallas 8, Miami 9, and again, Green Bay is 10. Man, it should be an interesting season next year. Take advantage of the opportunity. Again, receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits, ladies and gentlemen. 24/7 customer service and 24-hour payout. Thank you to BetUS. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Legendary coach says build around Tua Tagovailoa. Give him his money and build around him. Do you agree or disagree? I'm gonna put a poll up. I want to see if you agree or disagree about give Tua his contract and build around him. I want to get you guys' take on the matter. Should be very interesting. All right, here we go. All right, build around Tua. Pay him. And I wrote it janky, so don't judge me. All right, I wrote it janky. All right, so go ahead and put your vote up. I want to get the pulse of the people. Again, y'all punch the like button. Hit that like button. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. All right, go ahead and punch that like button right now. Shout out to those on Twitter right now watching. Our Twitter audience is growing a little bit. You know, we usually got 1 or 2 people on Twitter watching. Right now, we got 13 people on Twitter watching. So salute to all the Twitter viewers. You can also always come over to TD Fans Talk channel on YouTube to get all the content, not just my Twitter trolling, but all the serious content. All right. All right. So let's dive in. Let's get it popping. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay. Because I got some serious questions, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have nothing against a legendary coach. I don't have nothing against, good people. But sometimes I get tired of the foolishness, okay? All right, 81%, 80% say no, don't build around Tua and don't pay him, okay? All right, so I get tired of the foolishness. And then it upsets me when, prominent people come out with the foolishness. Just straight foolishness. So Hall of Fame head coach Jimmy Johnson on Tua Tagovailoa's contract extension. Let's take a listen.
I don't think there's any question. Quarterbacks are hard to find, and winning quarterbacks are extremely hard to find. I think you give Tua a contract and you say he's my franchise quarterback, and you build around it. I don't think there's any question about that, Joe. The Dolphins, before they had their injuries, were playing pretty good. And, a couple of the good teams beat them. I understand that. But they're a good football team, and they're getting better.
Quarterback. Build around Tua. Now, let's get into this. What do you want us to do, Jimmy Johnson? You want us to build around Tua, sir? We already did. This is what nobody's talking about. We already did. If we continue to build, it would require making the roster better around him. How do you propose we do that? How do you propose that we make the roster around him better? We already built around him. What you got is what you get. You know, before the injuries, they were playing good football. You done lied to me. This offense went dead with about 5 weeks left in the season. 6 weeks left in the season. This offense absolutely died. And it had nothing to do with the injuries, because we had injuries early in the season off and on. As early as the Eagles game, A-Chain didn't play then. In a few key pieces, a few key pieces, excuse me, like Armstead or somebody. Like, why do people not evaluate the context of the situation? I am so tired of people looking at the surface and thinking things are as they seem, instead of diving down into the granular data to show you that things aren't as they seem. You're just taking it for face value, and it's exactly why we've been in this position forever. Because I also remember this same coach endorsing Ryan Tannehill to get his next contract and making him your franchise quarterback. That's right. I remember this same guy doing that with Tannehill. Make him your franchise quarterback and build around him. You've already built around him more than you will be able to sustain long term. There ain't no more building. Now you got to knock down walls and hope that the house can remain standing. What more you want us to do, Jimmy? Improve the O-line? How would you propose the Miami Dolphins improve the O-line at this point? You got Austin Jackson locked in. You can't make that improvement. You got Teron Armstead. You're not going to make that improvement because you wouldn't dare start someone over him. You got the best center in the league. You're going to let him walk. What are the odds to go get another center that's going to end up better than Connor Williams? What are the odds of finding a better guard than Robert Hunt? Now, we can make the left guard position better. But overall, you're not going to improve this O-line. Can you improve the wide receiving core? Maybe draft a guy and hope that he pans out. But you got what you got anyway because you force feed the ball to Tyreek. So it don't matter who on the field. It's Tyreek and Waddle, and everybody else can get their one target a game, maybe two if you're lucky. So there's no building to be done there. And in the running back room, you're set. How much, what do you, listen, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to go through this whole offense when we talk about build around Tua. I'm just going to say this. We have to stop building a team that relies on staying healthy. Nobody has a team that stays 100% healthy. The Super Bowl champs, who had two terrible tackles, two of the worst tackles in the NFL, also did not have Thuney playing due to injury. Their best O-lineman wasn't even playing due to injury. We got to stop talking about, if we can stay healthy. You should be building into the plan a scenario where everyone gets hurt or a combination of a few people at a time get hurt. Not hoping everybody stays healthy by the end. It's not possible. It's just not possible. So I try to understand what people like the legendary coach Jimmy Johnson is thinking when he says things like build around Tua when you've already built. The house is done. It is ready to close. But the quarterback won't turn the key. He won't sign on the dotted line. He flakes out. It's interesting, Omar had wrote an article recently, and it was in regards, it was an analogy. Are the Dolphins ready to be engaged with Tua Tagovailoa? And I thought about that. Are they ready to be engaged? And I'm like, what is he talking about? Not in a negative way. It was actually a good article. But I would have loved if he would have said, are the Miami Dolphins ready to say I do to Tua Tagovailoa? Because they've been engaged since they proposed on draft day 4 years ago. That's when they got engaged. And you know what's happened in those 4 years? Tua's sitting there, and the Miami Dolphins are sitting there, and Tua's saying, I'm not going to be your fiance forever. I'm going to have to move on. When are you going to make it official? And the Dolphins are saying, well, you don't bring much to the relationship. And I'm tired of arguing with you. And you know what happened? They went to therapy after year 2. And therapy was helping them. As soon as they went to therapy, it was doing better, or they're on the right track in the relationship. Maybe they're closer to officially tying the knot and getting married. And sure enough, December and January came, and the Dolphins went through your phone, and he saw you texting other people. That's December and January. You go back to therapy because you don't want to give up on a relationship. Everything is good. You both forgave each other, and then December and January comes again. And the same dude you texting in your phone. Same one. But now all of a sudden, you ain't gonna do it again, and it's time to get married tomorrow. We need to get married this summer before the end of the year. Now we getting ultimatums. After all we done been through, yeah, we done had some ups and we done had some downs, but I can't trust you. I can't trust you. And you want to just dive into getting married? Nah, you want my money. You want my money. That's what it is. You want my money. You want my money. So the article shouldn't be, are they ready to marry? Maybe we need to be given a contract that has a prenuptial, out, or a cheaper price. Because you haven't done anything to this point to make me trust you and feel like we're going to have a successful marriage long term. Nothing. But you trying to rush me to get married. You trying to rush me. Shout out to Will Brown, said, TD, what do you need to see from Tua to make you say he can compete? And do you think McDaniel is secretly scared to put Tua in a pro-style system? Bro, it ain't rocket science. Everybody and their mama know what we need to see from Tua. You got to show up in the biggest moments when things are on the line, and particularly you get to prove that in the playoffs. All we got is late regular season. I'm going to be honest with you. That late regular season crap, it's crap. We're giving to it that as a handicap to basically say, man, if you can get over these humps, we'll like you. The truth is we're supposed to be judging him off of playoffs, and he can't get there, so we just judge him off the end of the season. We shouldn't even be judging him off the end of the season. It should be a give-in leading your team to the playoffs, and we should be judging you on how well you do in the playoffs. Jimmy G got the 49ers to the playoffs every time he had a chance. That ain't what he was judged on. It was the playoffs. But since Tua barely could get there, we got to judge him on the end of the season. Since he barely can win one playoff game, he can't win. We got to judge him on the end of the season. You see how dumbed down our evaluation has become? We can't even evaluate him on what matters because he can't get there. He can't achieve it. He can't even get past the first stage. And you wanted me to tie the knot with you. I like you. I like you. From day one, I was attracted to you. The organization, I mean. Oh, I like you. But you know, once we got together, I start seeing your true colors. It wasn't all what it seemed, you know. I don't know. I'm trying to get you to be loyal to winning. And you have good moments, and then all of a sudden, I see you talking to somebody else. What's up with that? Getting these L's, taking these L's, and you contributing to it. You're complicit with it. Your past ain't reaching out to you. You reaching out to your past. You helping us lose. That's what's going on. But yet we want to sit there. No, man, y'all need to get married. Screw all of that. She says she was sorry twice. She ain't going to do it a third time. He ain't going to do it a third time. Y'all need to get married. He deserves it. He deserves the I do. And before I get out of here, let me say this. Shame on the people in this freaking front office. Because here we are at the wedding, in the reception, about to go into the ballroom and watch them walk down the aisle. That's what they getting ready to do with this contract. Walk down the aisle. And shame on the people in that front office. You know why? Because we already know. We already know. When Stephen Ross stand up there and says, does anybody object? Ain't nobody gonna stand up. I object. I don't think you should be marrying her because she ain't good for you. She keep cheating on you in December and January. Every time. And you gonna tie the knot with something you're unsure about. She does not have a record of consistent love, care, and taking care of you. And rocking with you and riding with you and loyalty to you. She does not have a consistent track record. But you're going to tie the knot anyway. I just had to say I object so that when it all happened, oh my God, somebody just put it in the comment section. Yep. Soon as they signed the deal, child support, half. Oh, he gonna get a $300 million contract with 150 guaranteed. He gonna play 3 years. They gonna cut him, and then he done took his half. He done took his half. Half of your money. Half off rip. And you gonna be paying alimony and child support with dead cap. Oh, man. Child support and alimony coming with the dead cap. Boy, oh boy. But you know what? You can't save everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Sign Justin Fields. I promise TD Super Bowl time. He going to Pittsburgh. Tua has a little, oh Lord. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, man, y'all, man, I'm over it, man. I'm finna get out of here. Y'all come over Y'all come over to Bet US TV. The show finna go down in 10 minutes. We're gonna be talking about a plethora of topics. Come over to Bet US TV. All right. Y'all, please come show me some love and support. I would appreciate if all y'all come over for this show right here. Even if you only stay for 10, 15 minutes, man, just come over at 3 o'clock to Bet USTD and just drop a comment in the chat saying TD sent me. All right. Just matter of fact, not even TD sent me. Shout out to TD, something like that. We always want them to know that we, bringing people over and we have a presence. All right. They're entrusted us with the show and they, is doing good things already. They're happy, they're impressed. So we want to keep it that way and be able to make it something massive, something huge. All right. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, we've been picked up for a show. All right. Me, Dan, and Richie, called The Huddle. All right. It's every day at 3 p.m. weekday, Monday through Friday on Bet US TV YouTube channel. All right. Just type in Bet US TV and you should see it pop up. The Huddle, ladies and gentlemen. All right. With your boy Richie, Dan, and myself, TD. Y'all come on over there now. I got to actually go over and get ready with the producers, and we're going to have a great show for an hour. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Man, they about to get married, y'all. And I'm sorry. I'm objecting this wedding. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you soon. Peace. I'm out.